Was that my stomach growling, or was that a wolf?
My fingers feel numb.
I mean, we do know there's a wolf around here somewhere. Or at least there was. Yeah, I hear footsteps. Yep, I hear... Alright everyone, welcome back to The Long Dark. We are in our little cave passage here. We had just walked in from escaping our cougar cookout. Running a little bit low on torches if I recall correctly. Yeah, we got a couple, but not much. So let me just swap this torch out. I think we're going to go make a fire. And, it's still the middle of the day. Yeah, still the middle of the day. I think we're gonna make a fire, warm up our teas, and then explore. Oh, our teas are already warm, I think. Actually, I think what we should do, we saw another, you know what we should do? Let's warm up in here for a minute. Yeah, let's warm up in here for a minute, and then we're going to go down and see if we can kill that other deer. We saw another deer on the way back here. If we can headshot him, then we will not need to worry as much. I'm going to put this out. We will not need to worry as much about meat. We have enough of meat in the cougar territory. We can probably sneak back in there and get it. But I think if we could headshot a deer... These are still hot. Yeah. That makes sense to do. Let's just wait here while we warm up. Do a few chores. Alright, we're not super great on health, so we are going to not want to be too cold out there. Alright, let's go. Gonna see if we can bag that other deer. If we can drop him right where he is, that would be ideal. He should be right down here somewhere. We saw him on the way back. Don't really know this area well at all yet. Last time we came hunting down here, it was nighttime. There he is. Another buck, too. Here, let's try to line this one up well. We have the advantage now that it is at least light out. And the disadvantage that we're not really all that great at archery. Okay.
My fingers feel numb.
While we wait. this one up properly. Okay, I don't think we even hit him. That's okay. We'll have another chance.
Can't feel my feet.
Wow, it is really cold. This is tricky. By the time I get lined up.
Too cold to think.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna lose some condition here. Because it's too hard to manage my condition while I'm also trying to line up my shot. Alright, let's grab another drink. Grab another drink. Where'd he go? There he is.
Can't feel my hands.
There we go. That's the way. Alright. Okay. I don't know if it's too windy right now. Let's grab our arrow back. And let's go warm up in our cave. I think it might be too windy right now. We'll come back when it's less windy and harvest that guy. All right. Okay, so now we have a little. We got a little bit of extra meat supply, so that's good. We can just drop it, leave it where it is. It's not in cougar territory. It's pretty close to our cave. But I would like to find a nicer base than this cave. I thought I saw down in the valley at some point. Getting tired. I thought I saw down in the valley at some point a house, or a structure of some sort. So we'll go look for that once we've warmed up and once the weather gets a little bit better. Meantime, do a few chores here. And then we could think a little bit about how things are sort of looking up just a little. What else needs doing here? We don't have a lot of food on us, but we do know where to get it. Just make sure we have everything that we normally would want to have on us. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. Okay. Our deer skins need a little bit of repair, but we can harvest 2 deer skins and have them start to cure. Actually, we have another deer skin at the other end of this, so let's go get it while we warm up. Yeah, deer skin, and I think we got 2 gut curing out here. So we'll go get those. Gotta figure this cave out at some point. We managed to get every exit of it at some point, and then we couldn't find out how to get back up top again. But I'm sure we just missed a turn. That's okay. That'll be a plan for another day when we actually when we need to get up there. Today we're exploring the valley. Today we are going to explore that valley. But first we're going to warm up. Yeah, it's a cold region. Even in here it takes a while to warm up. And it does not take very long at all to cool down. Okay, 41% cured. I'll just move these on over to the other side here, where they will be closer when they are cured. We'll be able to use them. Yeah, it's interesting. Definitely moving faster this direction, so definitely a downhill climb, which makes sense because we're heading to the valley. But you don't really notice it so much when you're in the cave. Everything looks kind of the same. You don't really notice how much you're going uphill or downhill, except that you move faster. So, interesting. A niche there. Nothing in it. Alright. I went a little too far. Okay, so I think we'll put our stuff to cure right here. And I think these are going to be cold soon. So I'll just leave them out. Okay. Alright, getting tired. But if nothing else, we can, unless it's still really blustery, we can harvest that deer. Oh, it looks pretty calm. Maybe walk around a little bit here before harvesting the deer, just to sort of see what's what. I think we did think we saw a house off in this direction. So let's take a look. Then we'll come back for the deer. If we could find a house, that would be good. Looks like there's something interesting over here. Oh, it's a waterfall. This is where that river comes down. Kind of an interesting and eerie sound. We have to remember we don't have a lot of torches. Oh, there's a wolf. Let's just get up on this rise. And see if we can see anything on the other side. Nope, I don't see anything. Okay, I think we're going to head up and harvest that deer. Before we get too cold. And before we lose our last torch. So yeah, he was up this way somewhere.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
There's our cave entrance. So, starting to get a feel for how this works down here. Cougar territory is that way, the way we're facing. Wish there was a tree right here or something that could block my fire, but you know what? It's okay. Alright, let's go. We're gonna face the opening here in case there's a blizzard. And let's light it up. Alright. Okay, so we made a bunch of water and warmed up our teas. Not that we're going to need them. Got a ton of meat. Some gut, which we'll take with us. We'll take one of these.
Too heavy.
As well. And then let's head back up. We are a little stinky. We're a little heavy. We're a little tired. But we are not in cougar territory. And we do have a torch. So we ought to be able to avoid a wolf if one happens by. So we should make it back home okay. And I guess, I don't know if I have the travois, but if I did, I guess I could have carted it all back. But I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, it's like right outside this cave. Easy to find. So yeah, we're going to sleep well tonight. We'll recover a lot of condition. And then we'll see what the morning has in store for us. So yeah, all in all, not a bad day. Not a bad day. Not nearly as harrowing as yesterday with the cougar. Oh, I guess that was just today. That was just this morning in game day. So, yeah, it's been a long day. A really long day. And no wonder Will is tired. He deserves a well-earned rest.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, so we are going to put our bedroll down right about... that's weird. Okay, yeah, right about there. And we're going to drop that, and that right here. Pick that up. Do a little bit of harvesting of those last 2 torches. Harvest these ones too, they're not so great. Okay, we got a lot of torches here actually. I'm gonna harvest a couple more. Okay, we're going to be mapping, so we'll probably need torches. Nothing in there. Let's eat. We'll eat the rest for breakfast. Drink. And go to sleep. Alright, insomnia has healed. Drink some water. Our condition's not bad. Yeah, overall in pretty good shape. Still a little tired. It's still a little dark, so let's sleep again a little bit more. Alright, light out. Let's go see what it looks like out there. Yeah, until we find another structure, this cave is not the worst place in the world to... Wow, it's a blizzard. Cave is not the worst place in the world to hang out. Yeah, nothing doing out here. Okay, let's head back inside. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's warm. We have a bedroll. It's cozy enough. There's food right outside, so... Alright, while we wait for this blizzard to subside, let's take a look at the map. So, basically, this is the upper part of the cave that we got into. These are the 3 waterfalls. So there's a waterfall there, waterfall there, waterfall there. So that's the big waterfall that we were at the bottom of. This is where that wolf was roaming. Way down here is where that little cabin is. So when we were walking up here, we looked down and we saw something. It was past that wolf. This is a ridge. So we're going to need to run the gauntlet past that wolf sometime today to see what's down here. But I feel pretty good about that because we always have this cave we can come back to if we can't find a structure. You know, it's warm. There's food right here. There's more food over here. A little riskier, but, you know. And we can also go north a little bit and skirt this area, but I think I'm going to try looking to the south first, because I do think, I wish I had paid more attention, but I'm pretty sure we saw like a house of some sort down here. So we're going to go look for that when the blizzard subsides. But it's nice to have this cave system because we can go, like, this is pretty easy to get up here. It looks like this is also probably maybe accessible overland. I don't really know. This was that overlook area, so maybe not. You may not be able to get down from here very easily. And this is another cave that was kind of, that's the one with the fire. And we didn't look to see if you can get down from there. It's on top of a bit of a ridge. So I don't know. This, I think, is our main entrance. And that's where we're at right now. So, yeah, just waiting for the blizzard to subside. Let's have breakfast so we're not stinky. Drink some water. And let's see, anything we need to do? Just cold again, that's fine. Let's see how much longer these have to cure. So this is 56%, 11%. These are 5 days, so 56%. So we basically got 2 more days-ish for these to cure. And then we can fix our boots. These ones we'll fix our pants with in 5 days. So, yeah, I guess there's not much else to do but just wait out the blizzard. Alright, well, it looks like the blizzard is over. We waited almost all day. Sit down and get some breakfast at our meat cache. And then we will head over towards where we thought we saw that house. And I think, if nothing else to stay warm, we are almost certainly going to need a torch. I guess we could have used a free fire. That would have been good. We're going to totally fill up. And then we'll drop that. Okay. So let's hug this wall now this time. Last time we went along the other wall. And see what we can see. Try to avoid that wolf. Because although we could scare him away, if we do, he will know we're there. And then we'll have to do it again and again and again. So see if we can't just avoid him. He's around here somewhere. Yeah, that looks like a house right there. That looks like a house right there. But the wolf was around here somewhere. Yeah, he was right around here somewhere. Maybe this is like Quonset, where there's wolves everywhere around this house. Possible. I hear birds. So there might be a carcass or corpse. I don't see a wolf. This might be abandoned. Might not even be able to get in here.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Oh no, it's a nice looking house. Last lonely house. More pole. Workbench. Alright, last lonely house. I bet you most people who come to this region take the low road. They find this house way before they find that cave.
So cold.
Alright, birds. We're just going to check that out before we head in the house. Oh, okay, carcass. Alright, we'll keep that in mind for later. Still going. Okay. Alright, let's head inside and see what's what in this last lonely house. Firewood. Film.
What have we here?
What have we here? Looks like a place that you could set up. I don't know what that is. It's just junk, I think. Be cool if there was matches in the last lonely house. They've got an outdoor burn barrel, they've got a fireplace, and they've got a 2-burner stove. I don't see matches. I don't really see much of anything. So it's a good thing we were not relying on this house for food. Or anything like that. Oh. Old house key. Oh. Gotta find the key. That is mysterious. This house may be more than it appears. Yeah, let's go around the other side and see if we can figure out, is that just a room or... It's like a secret room. Yeah, there's like a whole room back here. Alright, and is there a bed in this house? I didn't even notice. No, there's no bed. So I guess we can... Alright, I'm going to let this go out for now. Okay, interesting. Another mystery of the far territories. We've got a locked door. Cannot force this lock with my pry bar. Requires a key. Let's just get all the junk out of here. Didn't clear all of it. Not by a long shot. Alright, well, while I warm up, I'm going to spend a little time just arranging this house. And I'll see you on the flip side of that. Looks nicer. Okay, let's go outside and sketch. So we have this house on our map. And we might just... It's getting late. Last lonely house. So that is the house I saw. Some reishi. If that's the last lonely house, there must be other lonely houses. We need a key. Where are we going to find the key? I don't know. And it's getting late. Well, let's grab the reishi. I'm guessing there's a corpse somewhere that has the key to the last lonely house on it. And this is the first house in the whole game, I think, that I've found that has no bed in it. Which is kind of interesting. Was that my stomach growling, or was that a wolf?
My fingers feel numb.
I mean, we do know there's a wolf around here somewhere. Or at least there was. Yeah, I hear footsteps. Yep, I do hear a wolf. Okay. Alright, well, we're cold. Our fingers feel numb.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
I think it'd be good to head back up to our lonely house. See if we could see that wolf. Oh, backpack. Is the key in the backpack? No, key's not in the backpack. I don't know, I can't really see that wolf. There he is. Okay. Alright, good to know he's there. Alright, we're cold. Not particularly tired. But I think we are going to sleep here tonight in the lonely house. Yeah, not much of anything in here. Plain wood. Is the key, like, just lying around somewhere? In story mode, I could not find the key for the life of me some part of the story. And it ended up that it was lying in plain sight on a table. That was in Wintermute. So, I don't know. Possible that the key is lying around somewhere, but I don't see it. I'm guessing that it's going to be a little bit harder to find than that. Okay. Alright, it's getting dark. We're not super tired, but may as well sleep. And tomorrow we're going to have to go back and get some more deer, I guess. Okay. It's dawn. You have to wait till it gets a little lighter. There we go. And let's see what's out there. Sounds a little windy. Yeah, definitely a little windy. Alright, not a good time to be venturing out in the cold. So, let's take stock. We're going to need more food. We know where to get that. We will probably have to go out there, even if it's a little blustery. And we should bring some more of that food back here. Maybe we can wait till it's less windy, so at least we can carry a torch. Alright, let's take a look at the map here. So last lonely house. That's definitely the house that we saw from up top. Yeah, we gotta keep going. We just gotta keep exploring. We gotta figure this place out. But we're gonna have to go back here to get some food, and we're gonna have to cart it over here so that we don't have to walk quite so far every time we get hungry. And I guess Lonely House is our new, forward base. And, yeah, we'll relocate our food supply here. Once it gets a little bit less blustery. Really want to get in here. Key's not hidden in like a flower pot or something. I don't see any place where it would be hidden. Okay, it's got to be somewhere else. Yeah, that was bugging me. Straighten up the picture. Alright. How bad is it out there? Can we walk back to our meat supply without a torch?
I need to find food.
Minus 18 without the wind. It's quite windy, but we should be able to walk in the wind shade most of the way. There's a waterfall. Yeah, we gotta at least eat. And then we'll, I don't know if we're gonna bring the rest of the meat back with us. So our meat cache is right around here somewhere. Yep, there it is right there. Wow, we're freezing already. Alright, I didn't see a...
Can't feel my feet.
I didn't see a wolf on the way here, so I'm actually going to bring this meat back with us. Do we have our travois? No, we don't have it on us. No, we don't.
Wait. I'm so cold.
I'm going to leave one
again.
just so that I know there's one over here. Actually, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, actually, that does not make sense. Just going to bring them all.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm going to bring them all over to the house. get ready to light one of these just in case. But I think I'm going to be okay, wolf-wise. There's the house. Alright, so we'll have some food at the house. We have our bedroll, so we can sleep there. And we will use it as a base to explore further. So this should work out pretty well. Alright, let's get warm. Maybe sleep just a little bit more. Get to the less blustery and less, I think our, this could use a repair. Let's do it. Yeah, we're going to need to make more water. We're going to need to make a fire at some point. Oh, yeah, right. Can't get up there. Is it still windy? Sounds windy. No, it's blizzardy. Alright, well, I guess we're socked in a little here, but we do have food here, so that's good. Minus 36. It is cold here. Alright, head back in. What are we going to do? Okay, it sounds like we are not going to be able to wait out this blizzard. Yeah. Bad. Bad blizzard. Alright. Well, this is our forward base for now. I think that we're going to end up sleeping here tonight before we can go out, maybe tomorrow. And we may need to make some water. So maybe we'll just do that right now. Alright, so we made ourselves a 6-pack of water over here. And we have some on us as well. Grab the charcoal out of there. Still blizzard out there. So I guess we're going to have to wait until tomorrow to do anything. Just take a look. Yep. Still blizzardy. Let's eat. Eat again. Alright, let's head inside. Alright, well, it's nighttime again. I guess we put out this torch. Recycle that one too, it's not so good. And let's drink. And sleep as long as we can. Wow, still sounds windy out there. I'm glad we have food here. Yeah, still a crazy blizzard. Alright, this blizzard has lasted a long, long time. Definitely glad we have food here. And, yeah, I think we're going to call that an episode, though. We're socked in here at the last lonely cabin, but I think we are poised on the cusp of adventure. Here's where we are. We have some meat here. Not a whole lot, it turns out, because we've been sucked in by a blizzard for a little bit. We have more meat over here, but we're going to save that until we start exploring this area here. At some point, we're going to have to rescue that meat from near the cougar and bring it somewhere maybe near this cave. And we'll use the cave as the forward base up this way. But right now, we got to figure out what's down here. So we're going to wait for this blizzard to end, and we are going to head out. And if you like this episode, give us a like. If you've got any comments, please feel free to comment. We love to get comments. And if you would like to see what happens when we head out there, hit that subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know when we do that. We'll be there, you'll be following along, and we'll see you there.